Hello, wonderful people. It's early evening here in Jamaica. It's raining outside, but the sun is out as well. It's Labor Day. I didn't know it was Labor Day. The beaches are packed. People are outside having an amazing time, but the streets are considerably quiet. So I am in between guests. I want to just go through and just show you guys some of the things that I deem important when you have an Airbnb. I'm going to take you around my house and just show you just certain things that I have. If I know what store I got it from, I'll definitely tell you. If it's something that I can link from my Amazon storefront, I'll put it in my Amazon storefront and leave the link in the description box below so you guys can check those things out. But without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so we are currently in my kitchen right now, and I just wanted to show you some things that I definitely deem necessary that you need to have in the kitchen, if possible. The first thing being some kind of ventilation system here, a fan, and you guys saw that before. I just feel like you need some type of fan in the kitchen, but if you can't have that, then you just can't have it. I don't know how you would store your knives, but you need to get people knives. Like, knives are important. I really love this knife holder that I got. I did get this from Amazon, and I will link it. I just brought some extra knives that I had from home, and then I put some, newer ones in here. Someone did steal one because I had like 3, I think, and someone stole it. Scissors are important. How many times I actually bring scissors with me when I travel, but scissors I feel are very important. Someone can have to cut something, whether it be food or just anything. I think scissors are very important to have in a kitchen. Now, as far as hot water, tea is very important in Jamaica, and I get a lot of people that are, locals, and I also get people that are returning guests, and people like to have like just tea. So some people have the kettles that you can just plug in, the electric kettles. Mine, I have the kind that just whistles. I really like this one, and I just don't like the buildup that happens. I guess if you clean the other ones very well, they'll be okay, but I do just have a kettle. I think I've talked about my stove. I do have a cooktop stove. It was a space saver because this is a smaller space. I did link this in my Amazon storefront. I originally got this from the UK, but they do sell this on Amazon as well. And I like it. It works well for me, and it's a space saver. I think having a cooktop is just a good thing to have now instead of having a big stove. I have an oven in this house. I did not put an oven in my other house, but that would be up to you if you decide to have an oven in your home. Coasters are important. You need to have coasters anywhere a person will want to sit something, on your island, in the kitchen, in the living room, in the bedroom, and you'll see as we go through the house, you'll see that. I have here things so people can sit hot plates, hot pots, because you don't really want them sitting those things on your countertop. I did get these from IKEA. They were very economical, but I'm sure that you can find them in other places, or just something. It doesn't have to be this. It can be like some type of mitt or something, but you definitely want to have a place where people can sit hot things to save your countertops. Let's see what I have in here. Just the usual. I mean, you need a can opener, have a bottle opener, because people like to drink wine sometimes. And let me tell you something else people need: measuring cups. Like, you don't understand how many times I get people, of course this is not going to look like this when it's presented to my guests. I need everything to be like on point, but I'm just here right now just showing you guys some things. But back to the measuring cups, I do feel that people need measuring cups. You don't have to have that, but some people want it and they have requested. I have even had someone request a funnel, but I don't have a funnel in my house, but I'm just letting you know some of the basics. What do I have in here? This is the rest of my measuring cups. Of course, I have like mitts, if they need to get like a hot pot or something off the stove. And I have a shredder. People, because sometimes you do get people that cook. You definitely want to have a cutting board. You want to save these countertops, so definitely make sure. I think that's a necessity. You have to have a cutting board. Microwave. I've seen some people, they actually don't have a microwave. I've been in a house and the person doesn't even have a stove. Like, they have like a little hot plate for the guests, but to each his own. It depends on what type of people that you're catering to, but I think you need something, at least like a cooktop, because they make these in smaller versions where you can just have like 2 eyelets or 4 or 6. So a microwave, I feel, is very important. This is just a very little small microwave I got this from Amazon. I love this because, as you can see, I have a little gap here where food and debris can go there. And even though I do pull out the refrigerator to clean all the time, this is really nice because it prevents debris from going in between these cracks. I did get this from Amazon, and I will link it. Now, this is my dish rack. You want to give the people, you know, obviously a dish towel so they can clean, wipe off the countertops. And then I also give them a drying towel for their dishes. I love this. I have this dish rack, but I also have this. It's the type of drying rack, because I don't like the ones where you just lay stuff up and then it gets soiled or smell moldy. I don't like that. This one has a little spout, so all the water just drains right back into the sink. Oh my God. Right back into the sink. I love that. So that would may be something that you would consider. I do provide a sponge for them. I have a non-scratch sponge because I provide non-stick pots and pans. Now, if you have stainless steel pans, then of course you need to give them something like a Scotch-Brite or something like that, which I am going to be switching over to those pots when these pots are worn out. But right now, I just give them these little non-stick sponges here. I have a soap dispenser and a dish soap dispenser. Now let's go to my cabinets. You want to make sure that people have enough like dinnerware, like maybe 4 I would think is the magic number. So someone actually broke one of my mugs, so I do have 3, but I only allow 2 people to stay here, so I haven't had a problem with that. But pretty much everything is in 4s. This is the part that I want to tell you. You need to get something like plastic plates and bowls and stuff that people, I doubt that people even use this glassware, and they really use this. It's very lightweight. It can go in the microwave. So I do provide them with plastic plates and bowls and everything. And you know, maybe you just want to skip this part, period. But this, I feel, is a necessity. And I was able to get those from Target. They were like 50 cents a piece. So that was not a problem. Let me tell you something that is a given. Do not buy glass. Wine glasses, cups, all that. This is a unbreakable glass. This is not glass at all. Because you're just going to end up having to constantly keep buying these things. Just get these. They come in wine glasses, these short stemless wine glasses, which is what I have. Of course, I told you 4 is the magic number for me. So I do provide 4 of those for my guests. And I swear, if you're gonna have any kind of drink items that you're gonna let your guests drink out of, make sure that you just do the unbreakable glass. Trust me, you will thank me for it later. I did get mine from Amazon, and I also have gotten some from Target as well, but that is definitely something that you need. Of course, I provide paper towels. I don't know if you will provide paper towels, but you know, obviously you would need a paper towel holder. Let's see what's down here. Now down here, let's see. I have a colander, you know, so people can, if they want to have pasta or rice or salads, they can drain stuff. You want to give people a stock kitchen where they can cook. So I have 2 bigger pots, only because one was getting older and I had put a new set of pots out, so I just left this one out. I have a whole set of pots, skillets, and so they can boil things, and I have the tops to go to them, and you want to have them in a very neat order. So I think that's important as if you're promoting a fully stocked kitchen. Toaster. You have to have a toaster. There is no way that you can have a place and you don't have a toaster. Now, I do have a blender here, and I also have a coffee maker just for my guests, because some people like to get up, and I can see people have been using them, and I provide the filters. I mean, these filters last forever, and I provide Tupperware, so if they want to store food, obviously they're able to do that. And obviously the utensils that you would need for cooking, I have that here, and I have a couple mixing bowls back there as well, if you can see them. I got stainless steel. I try not to get a lot of plastics because they can get discolored, but obviously with the storage containers, that's what I have. And obviously you want to provide a garbage can. And what do I have down here? Just some cleaning products. I give them a bag, like a grocery shopping bag if they need to go to the store, and an extra garbage bag as well. This is also something that's very important, having this in your kitchen sink or anywhere where dirt and debris can go down, because you want to try to save those pipes and avoid any plumbing problems. It's just a strainer. You can put them in your kitchens, your bathrooms, anywhere where you just would have an issue like that. They sell them on Amazon or any of your local drugstores. They also sell them down here in Jamaica, so they're very easy to find. Here's another quick pro tip. Cabinet liners. You definitely want to have this in your kitchen. If you don't put this anywhere else, I have my kitchen cabinets lined with this. I have my bathroom drawers lined with this, and I also have this in the bedroom drawers. But in the bedroom, I just added this little cushion liner as well, but this one has holes in, so it won't protect from spills, but it's just more aesthetically pleasing. It looks better, so I just laid a piece of this on top of this. Of course, you can get these rolls smaller or larger, and you just cut them to fit the area that you want to put it in. But you definitely want to have this in your kitchen so you save your cabinets and prevent any spills. So this is a pro tip that I'm giving to you, must have. So we're in the living room, and I have a table, and as you can see right here, coasters again. I did get these coasters from IKEA, but you can get these from anywhere. You know, coasters are everywhere. I have a table, it's white, and I want the finish to stay that way, so I did go to the glass store. They make these in Jamaica, same day. It's just a glass top that's over my table, as you can see, and I bought these little cushions from Amazon. But yes, if you can, you know, if you want to protect your table, I have this in the bedroom as well, protecting my furniture, so you know, someone drops something, it won't really, you know, damage my table. Now let's talk about decorative pillows. People have decorative pillows on their couch, and I brought these from home. These were some pillows that I had that I wasn't using, but you cannot take these covers off. And that's a no-no when you have an Airbnb. If you have decorative pillows anywhere in your house, you want to have pillows that you could take the covers off, because you have so many people laying on these pillows, sleeping on these pillows, doing God knows what on these pillows. So I went to a local seamstress here. I had him take, like, put a seam here, and we inserted a zipper. So now I can open this up and I can wash this and make sure that it's clean and sanitized, because how much Febreze are you gonna throw on this? And even if you get the pillows deep clean, they never get as clean as they could if you were to just take it off and just soak it. And this material actually said that I couldn't wash it, but I just hand wash it in a bucket and soak it, and they just stay looking so good. So I would say if you're gonna get decorative pillows, you can still get them, but just make sure that you're able to take them off or add a zipper. It's a quick and easy fix. And that's pretty much it for the living room. Oh, I have blackout curtains here, and we'll talk more about blackout curtains when we go in the bedroom. Oh, I do have a step stool here in my house, and I have this step stool because I want to be able to get up and reach all my cabinetry and things that are hard to reach for the housekeeper, to ensure that they are clean. Now here in my house, I do provide an umbrella holder, because I don't, you know, want them laying the umbrella all wet, or they may not want to leave their umbrella outside. So I do provide an umbrella holder. Got this from Amazon. I am going to link it. This is something very important that I got from Amazon. I do not allow smoking in my house, and I want to remind the guests at all times. So these little non-smoking signs come in different sizes and different colors. They will also be linked in my Amazon storefront. I just love them, and they're decorative, they look nice, and they get the point to them. I put it at my balcony door as well. Like, I tell them not to smoke, but I want them to know, like, hey, you're reminded, don't smoke in my house. It's a little dark in here. This is my utility closet, but I do have a fire extinguisher, and you know, obviously you can buy that from anywhere. And I also have a first aid kit, because that may be important, and guests have used it, you know, like if they need a little band-aid or something. And I have this cute light because, oh my God, I'm sorry guys. I have this light. Let me just get in a better position to show you guys. So this light I really like because of the fact that electricity goes out a lot here in Jamaica, so it's portable, and this thing is really strong. Like, it actually lights up an entire room, and it has like 3 settings, but it can light up an entire room. So also, like, say the lights went out in the stairway, they can pick it up and just walk. So this is very important in a place like Jamaica because the electricity sometimes goes out a lot. So I just want to have something so the guests can't have lights, and I don't want to promote them going to get candles because I don't want them burning candles in my house. So we are in the bedroom right now. I try to have a clock in here so people can know what time it is. So I do have a clock. I have these lamps. I did get these from Amazon. I will link them, but they have outlets so a person can plug up their cell phone so they don't have to go behind the bed. Although my outlets are very conveniently located. They have USB, and they also have a USB here and then a place to plug your phone there. So I just want to show you quickly how this lamp works. It's a touch lamp. Love it. You just touch it and it's 1, 2, 3. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's because the fan is on. It looks like it's flickering, but it's not. Love this. It's dim, so like, say if I were to turn out the light, you know, it's just that perfect night light that a person would need. But this definitely would not be able to light up an entire room. Like, you need another light source, whether it be on your fan or just some lights in general. But I love this fan. It's like, it's so dainty and cute. So you got to get you one. Amazon. Coasters. Remember, always keep coasters next to the bed, anywhere where a person will put something down. I do have those glass tops right here on my table, like I told you, protecting my furniture, because I am not trying to have them mess up my bedroom furniture. Right here, we don't have the pillowcases on the bed yet because I have to because we just switched over to a king size bed, so I have to get the king size pillow protectors. Please put pillow protectors on your pillows. Don't just put a pillowcase on there, and make sure you have a mattress protector on this bed. Even though you can't see mine, I will link the ones that I have in my Amazon storefront, or just go buy some. Make sure that you have pillow protectors everywhere. Pillows I have here, all these have removable pillow casings, so I can pull these covers off, and I can go ahead and just laundry and wash them and replace them. So like I said, decorative pillows, if you can't take them off that bed to wash them, then you don't need them on the bed. Actually, you don't need them in your house, especially when you're serving the public. I love these blankets. I did get these from Amazon. I will link this. They come packaged. This is a king size one. It's the velvety type. It's perfect because it's thicker than a sheet, but it's thinner than a blanket, and it's the perfect thing that a person would need, I think, living here in Jamaica or visiting Jamaica. And they come in all colors, but I did get gray. I love them. They look a little crazy when you open them up, but you just have to open them, and then they kind of like fluff out, and I send them to the laundry to be washed in between guests. I don't share them, but you know, like how people say people just use the same blankets. That's so disgusting to me. I can't do that. So I love these blankets, and you can see that type of material. So I will link that in my storefront as well. Okay, so now we are in my closet. I do have a luggage rack for people to put their luggage. I did get this on Amazon. They come 2. So I put one in this house and one in my other house. I have a dirty clothes hamper for my guests. I got this, I think, from IKEA, I think. And obviously I provide hangers. And you want to have hangers for your guests. Let me see if I can get this other closet door open so I can show you guys. And you want to have an adequate number of hangers, you know, and I'm going to, before my guest comes, all this is going to be organized. I want everything looking good, everything lined up. That's just me. But, you know, people really look at that, and they appreciate that when you take the time out to have the things in the house that they need. I do provide beach towels. I got these from Amazon. They came 4 in a pack. They're colorful. I always put out one that a guy would want to use, and then one that, you know, a girl is pretty universal. And I do have a beach bag up here that I have for them, so you know, obviously they can use that. And we do have a safe. I always just obviously keep the safe open, and then I have instructions here for the guests on how to use the safe. And obviously we have an iron for the guests as well. I always keep a little smell goods in here because this is a closed up space. It gets very hot when the air is not running, so I always have little smell goods to keep the house smelling good. Oh, and don't forget the ironing board. People do need an ironing board, and I just got that locally here in Jamaica. I want to talk about bed frames, which is what I have right here. I got this bed frame from Jamaica. My mattress I did get from Wayfair, but I got the bed frame from Jamaica. When I first brought the bed frame into Jamaica, they broke it in about a month. You have to make sure that you get a bed frame that is sturdy, because, you know, you have people in and out the bed, and, you know, I don't really have to explain that, but you definitely want to make sure that you get a good, strong frame, good planks. Trust me, people, because you'll be going through exactly what I had to go through. Yeah, they literally broke the bed in about a week. Let's talk mirrors. Now, I do have a mirror here in the bedroom, and I also have a mirror in, like right when you come out the bathroom. It's important to have a mirror. People may be getting dressed, they're going somewhere. They want to be able to look at themselves without going out in the living room or the bathroom, you know, showing the outfits, especially us ladies. So if you can put just a wall mirror on the wall, just make sure you do that. I did get this mirror from IKEA. I have blackout curtains here. Blackout curtains are so important. First of all, it's hot as hell in Jamaica, and having blackout curtains is just everything, because it helps to keep the house cool. That's number one, which then helps you on your electric bill, but it also helps the guests too. They're not like woken up by this hot sun. So I would just say just put blackout curtains throughout. And of course, you know, blackout doesn't mean that they have to be black. This is a light color, but they do a very good job at darkening the room and keeping the house cool. So I have blackout curtains all throughout my house. I want to talk about lighting in the bathroom, and this is for the fellas that are doing renovations. Let me tell you something. You have to have lighting in the bathroom. People want to be able to see what they're doing, especially ladies when they're doing their makeup. They want to be able to see what they're doing, and I just feel that that is so important. So make sure you have adequate lighting in the bathroom. Like, I find that a lot of guys that renovate places, they don't think about things like that. They make the bathroom so dark, and people want to see light. They just do. I know I do. And obviously I have a vent in the bathroom, you know, to ventilate the place, and I have a little air freshener here to just keep the place smelling good for the guests. This is my little clock. You see it's getting late, but I do have a clock that's centrally located off the kitchen, living room. You can see it from everywhere in the house. So having a clock in the house is very useful. Okay, so this is something else I have that I wanted to show you guys. I was walking out the door and I thought about it. It's a little lint remover, but it's battery operated. So when you have those towels and linens that get those little knots on them, and you know they're otherwise in good shape, you just take this, turn it on, and you just kind of like pass it back and forth, and it just cuts away all those things. So I find this very handy. This is something that is going to make or break you. I am not lying. You can have a broom in your house. It is completely fine. You need a vacuum cleaner. Hair is going to be one of the biggest culprits that's going to get you, whether it be on the floor, on the countertops, microwave, refrigerator. You have to look for hair everywhere, and having a vacuum cleaner just makes things so much easier. Like, once you sweep, and if you use a vacuum cleaner like this, or you know, any other small vacuum cleaner that you may find, you are going to see all the hair and all the dust that comes up after you swept. You have to have this for your Airbnb, and you can get these very economical. This is a new vacuum cleaner that I bought for the new condo. My one that I'm currently using is in my other condo, but I have used this a couple of times. I really like it. I like the fact that it has like different settings. So say like I turn it on, then it gets, so it has a really good pull and everything. Like, I don't know if you can see all the hair that is like in there that I just got in dust, but this is a really nice vacuum cleaner so far. Like I said, I haven't been using it for a long time, but I'm going to link it. I did get both my vacuum cleaners from Amazon. This one is from Black & Decker, but I am going to link it so you guys can see it. But you know, whether you get it from Amazon or get it from your local store, Walmart, Target, or somewhere in Jamaica, you definitely need one. It is really going to be a game changer for just cleanliness of your place. And and I'm trying to get it best I can. I like it because like once I turn it on, and then I just kind of take my foot and you just tap it. It has a light so you can see what you're picking up. It toggles. It can, like, let's say you're trying to get under somewhere low. Look at that. Like, you can get everywhere. I love this thing. Okay guys, so we did a serious walk through my house, and I hope this video was helpful, just showing you some of the things that I have in the house and that I use. I hope I didn't miss anything. Always remember, when a person walks in your house, the first like 20 to 30 seconds is so important. No matter what they went through, no matter how the building looks, no matter how long their travel was, when they walk in your house, you want to make everything look like it's well put together, like everything was catered for them. You want to make them have that, or at least get that type of feeling. We pretty much use our senses. Of course, they're listening, you know, to the hallways. They're listening to the noise factor. They're smelling the house when they actually come in. Like, how does the house smell? Like, is it inviting for them? They're obviously looking around. You know, some people are doing a white glove test. They're checking the fans. Make sure that you get those fans every time between the guests. Make sure that you dust, because fans pick up so much dust. Dust those in those bedside tables because they pick up dust, and especially if you have like gray or silver or black furniture, they collect dust and it's very noticeable. Ensure that everything is working before the guests get there. Check your hot water, check the internet, check the television, check the ACs. Make sure everything is working. You know, change your batteries on the schedule. Like for me, I just change all the batteries at one time. That's what I normally do. But you want to make sure that your house is the house that they feel that it's either like home or it's better than home. They don't want to leave. Well, we want them to leave sometimes because we don't need them in there running up all those bills, you know. But that's why you're gonna have, you know, LED lights and energy saving sensors on your ACs and blackout curtains, things. And what else? Is there anything else I want to tell you about? And I do have screens on my windows, you know, to help prevent mosquitoes from coming in, because, you know, the housekeepers come in, they open up the windows to let the place air out, and not only does fresh air come in, but the mosquitoes come in as well, and any other bugs. So those are very nice to have, and especially if you have a balcony, a guest can get that cool Caribbean breeze without having to let everything else come in the house as well. And some things you definitely don't want to come in the house. One other important thing that I do want to mention before I close out this video is having your house on some type of extermination plan. For me, we do it every 3 months. And I'm just going to do a separate video about, you know, what we do. I've talked about it before and what we use, but whatever it is that you do, make sure that you have your house on some type of extermination plan. You have so many different people coming into your house. They're having visitors, and you want to ensure that your house stays pest free. So just do it. I also have those little things that you plug in the wall. I don't even know if they work. I'll show you a quick pic of it shortly. Mine flashes a light, but I have some that doesn't. I don't even know if they work, but I have them in my house as well. But you definitely want to be on some type of extermination plan, you know, every 6 months, whatever your exterminator tells you. We do our own, like I said, and it works for us because Jamaica is very big on having those sugar ants, and they just, you can drop a tiny piece of anything and they're coming, you know. And you know, they have the huge, they have everything is here, and it just seems like it's bigger. So just make sure that you do something like that. I'm not saying that you have to do all these things that I just showed you. I'm just showing you what I do, and you can take from that what you want and incorporate it into whatever you're going to do for your Airbnb that you're going to open. Or if you already currently have one, then, you know, maybe you'll incorporate some of the things that I do. So make sure you tell me what you do in your Airbnb. What do you think that I'm doing that's just a little bit too much? Leave your comments below. You know, I love to hear your comments about what's going on, how you feel about what I'm doing. Of course, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Like I always say, I'm just here to just give you some insight and just share. So I love you guys so much. I am definitely going to try to edit this vlog. I'm so overwhelmed when I think about doing it. I'm like, oh my God. but I'm going to get it out because you guys have to see the house. The house looks so beautiful. I mean, it's pretty much a smaller version of this house, just with a little changes. And because it was such a small space, I think that we did a very good job at really separating the rooms and making everything look good. But with that comes, we do have some issues, but I'm manifesting only the best. Airbnb, there is a category on Airbnb, and you know, actually I'm going to talk about the categories because separately I made a video about that as well. You see, I have so much editing that I have to do, but we were named like in the top 1% of Airbnbs here in this area. And that is a great honor, because you can go from just being an Airbnb host, then you go to super host, then you go to guest favorite, and then you go from being in, you know, the top 1, 3, 5, or 10%, and we are 1. So I feel like, even though I haven't been doing this a long time, I feel like we are able to at least share something because we're doing something right. Now, of course, a lot of factors count into you being in the top 1%. And it can, you know, it can vary back and forth. But at this moment, for right now, we are number 1, and I'm so grateful for that. Now, of course, there's so much renovation going on here in Jamaica, and people are coming out and bringing more innovative things down. But I am going to try my best to keep my guests happy, because that's the only thing that's on my mind, because without my guests, I am nothing. So they are top priority. My guests are everything. So you guys have an amazing day. Happy Labor Day to all the Jamaicans, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.